Alright everyone, we're about to get this video started. It is 90 degrees outside. I just watered in the greenhouse and shut the window and the door. We're looking at about 100% humidity in here right now. I'm literally just in a humid box and it's full sun, 90 degrees outside. There's no way I could stay in here long. But I just wanted to kind of take you with me to experience what the plants are experiencing now when we're going into the summertime, high humidity, high heat, full sun, and growth is going to be better. But we got to watch out for some things. We got to watch out for some wilting for anything that's getting over 115. It can easily get to those temperatures in the greenhouse now. So it's a lot like the wintertime where you could kill a plant with too much heat, you know. Also, what ties into this with my science behind why I don't believe that you do need any rainwater or like any special type of water. I don't believe you need that. I believe city water is okay because, see, I just put down city water. The way a plant works is going to be a lot slower than the rate that water that I put down, the chlorine will evaporate off. Any water that you let sitting out, the chlorine and everything in it will evaporate out. This has been known for hundreds of years by people. There's old sayings that say like something like, don't drink the pot unless it's been out all night. That's always been a thing that's been known. If you leave water sitting, it'll like clear itself of impurities, and plants are not going to uptake that water immediately. They will, I mean, in a sense they will, but also in a sense things are going to work a lot slower with plants. So my theory that I developed is it doesn't matter, and I've seen that it doesn't matter because the chlorine is going to be evaporating off, or any impurities in water are going to evaporate off faster than the plant can take it on. So honestly, I've got to get another sip of water. It's rough in here. This is why during the summer you definitely have to keep the window open or the door open or both to get a nice flow through here of air, because it's the exact opposite of the winter. You literally could burn your plants in here and bake them alive. So yeah, I wanted to talk about that. A lot of crazy stuff happens during the winter that I do videos of and that I have to worry about. The summer's kind of like the exact opposite, but also the same issues that you're dealing with. So let me flip the camera around. We'll look at some of the plants in front of me. So seedlings are looking great. I've kind of been putting off transferring all these into the bigger pots because I ran out of soil. Oh, my glasses just fell. So yeah, I'm still waiting for some of them to come up. So still come up. Some are new, but this needs to go into a bigger one. So I'm putting it off. I've got to go get peat moss. Is so darn expensive now. It's about $23. I need more peat moss. I go through that stuff. Those big cubes. Yeah, I go through it pretty quick. These are some of my big Paulistas that I left in here. See, this is either a Paulista, a Eugenia Paulista, or a Grumachama. The way that this end of this leaf is curved makes me feel like it's a Grumachama. Sometimes you truly don't know until you get the fruit. And from the looks of it, I don't know, 2-3 years off from fruit. This guy is loving the sun. the Matosi, or Matosii, I don't know how you say it. It's doing well this year, enjoying the upgrade. Some of these other Eugenias around. Pot full of reds. So yeah, everything's looking decent. Well, everything is actually looking pretty good. I cleared out a lot of space in the greenhouse. That's why I'm actually sitting down in the greenhouse for the first time. I like to do that. If you have a greenhouse, if you have room, get a chair and sit in there. I do it a lot in the winter to regulate temperature, but also it's important in the summer. You got to make sure it's not getting too hot. You're doing the proper airflow in there and taking care of it. So let's see, what else can I show? Hold on one second. Let's see here. Okay. These I just up potted. Kind of playing some favoritism with these. I've never grown these, so I had to hurry up and up pot them with the last of my soil. These are lemon drop mangosteens. There's one. Hold on. Now, the reason I did that was because this one right here, see how it's burnt a little bit on that one leaf. I noticed that right away. I grabbed it right out of the tray it was in. Had to put it in here. That is not good. I hope it makes it, but that's not good. What happened was some of the stuff I was talking about with the summertime risk. It was up higher. It got a lot of sun and it burnt. Could be that it was too dry, could be too hot, both. And seedlings are more susceptible to that. I noticed that jabuticabas, they can take a lot more heat. Like these seedlings were right next to the other seedling that got burnt, and they enjoyed it. They look great. They have new growth. So lemon drop mangosteens, I think, are a little more cold hardy plant, probably meaning a little bit more heat sensitive. Jabuticabas are going to be a little bit more cold sensitive, or a lot more cold sensitive, and then less heat sensitive. It doesn't go that way with all plants, but in this case, and probably in a lot of rare plant cases, that's how it goes. So yeah, I wanted to give some updates. I really need some fresh air. I think I'm gonna get out of here. I don't know how healthy it is to be breathing technically good air quality air, because there's a lot of oxygen in here with all the plants, but also like every breath you breathe in when it's this humid, it almost doesn't feel like you're taking air in. It's like you're breathing warm breath out of like someone else's mouth. It's the best way to describe it. Really how it is. It's unbelievable. If you're not from like a southern climate and you've only just visited, you really don't know what I'm talking about with that like serious humidity, because I'm in it day in and day out. I can do experiments like this where I literally like sit in 100% humidity in full sun, just to see what it's like. Weird thing is I'm not really sweating. I'm actually so adapted to the heat here that it doesn't feel hot for me. It's just muggy. So, but it's about to be getting hot. It's gonna be so it's 90 today, and this is early summer for us. That's probably gonna mean it's gonna be a pretty brutal summer. We will see into the hundreds, for many days, possibly weeks at a time. During time periods like that, I have to water at least once a day, preferably sometimes twice, my potted plants. So it's a It's a labor of love. But remember this, when you're taking care of your plants and you're like, God, maybe I took on too much. Maybe I don't want to be spending, time taking care of these plants when I can go watch TV or read a book, something like that. The thing is, there's scientific studies that have gone on. Oh, sorry, my eyes did something weird. My eyes are getting dry, so much sun. I was planning on wearing these sunglasses. Actually, oh God, hold on. I was planning on wearing these because it's so sunny, but they're completely fogged up because of the humidity. But anyways, I'll wear them for the rest of the video. What I was saying, there's been scientific studies that every time you take care of nature or interact with nature or take care of plants, it doesn't have to be the woods, it just be plants you have outside, that is beneficial to the health of humans. And that's just facts. So there's Harvard studies, Yale studies, Cambridge, all the big school studies, and then also just independent studies about nature helping people's health, mental health, physical health, all around well-being. So when you're out there taking care of your plants, you might get sick of it. Think of that. You take care of the plants, they're taking care of you, your health. So it's symbiosis. I believe we've evolved next to plants to be in a symbiotic relationship with them. That's why I take on so many plants and I take care of them. And I really don't do it for anything but the love of the plants. I don't make any money really off of it. It'd be nice to. One of my friends works at, a family friend just got a job at this plant place. It's a nursery. She sent me some house plants and stuff. I'm not into house plants at all. I just don't see, not that I don't hate them. I kept them well and I kept them alive, obviously. They're doing well, but they're not the same for me as these rare jungle plants. Just because I feel connected to the rare jungle plants for some reason. So it's like maybe that's my species of plant to have a symbiosis with, and other people have different species of plant they're going to feel connected with. That's probably going deep back into the physiology, the evolution, and the chain of events that made people to be who they are today. And why I can articulate all this to you. So, really appreciative of that. Really appreciative of everyone watching. I know this was a little bit longer video. I just did some ranting. Really didn't have much to show. These plants grow pretty slow, so a couple of leaves here and there. It's exciting to me, but it's not a huge change on the videos. Thought I could maybe share some wisdom, hopefully learn something. I'm going to get out of this 100% humidity environment, breathe some fresh air, and hope everyone has a great day. Thanks for watching.